Let's go. Let's go. All my blessed people, we're going to the report to the dance floor. Report to the dance floor. Y'all don't mind my naked baby in the back. He been swimming today. You want to see the vessel? Well, look at me. Just look at me. Just look at me. You want to see a vessel? Don't look at me. You want to see a vessel? Just look at me. You want to see a vessel? Just look at me. No. Y'all come on, rock with me. Hey. Blessings on blessings on. Got blessings on blessings on. Hey, it's so crazy how blessed I am. It's so crazy how blessed I am. It's so crazy how blessed I am. Y'all go ahead and invite somebody on. This is the biggest giveaway in the pandemic. For the rest of the year. reap the blessings. Hey, hey, bounce, 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 bounce. All right, y'all. Hey, people. You know, I can't get the party started until I play my favorite song. I want you guys to invite some new people. This will be the biggest giveaway in the pandemic, and I will not stop the giveaway until the goal is met. So, we have businesses that we are giving away. We have, I said giveaway. Since folks like free stuff, let us be a blessing to you to get you something in place for you to be positioned to be preserved. I'm not coming by today to talk about what's going on in the world because we all know what's going on in the world, okay? Today, and until this challenge, this assignment that I have been assigned to, the biggest giveaway in a pandemic is going to be to bless 100 folks to do something today or tomorrow or the next day that their future selves will thank them for. But I cannot get started, will not get started until I play my song because this is what time it is. It is time to be your own boss. Love yourself, get up and dance, and level up. Level up. It's time to go, y'all. Let's go. All the sauce so yummy. All the sauce so yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. All the sauce so yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. I come back on 100. Hey. I turn to mental blessing. Hey. I'm on another level. See, I'm a separator, and I can have it all. Hey. 3, 2, 1. Level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up. All the sauce so yummy. All the sauce so yummy. Yummy all of your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. All the sauce so yummy. Yummy all of your tummy. Like on another level. You talk all you want. Hey, see, I'm a separator, and I can have it all. 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. All the sauce so yummy. Yummy all of your tummy. On another level, elevate your level, level up, level. No, no, no. Hey, level up, level up, level up. Yummy all of your tummy. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. got me all of your time. Level up, 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 level up. Got me all of your time, y'all. All right, y'all. It's time to level up. Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second to share. Give me 1 second to share. Give me about 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Like on another level. Straight up, and I can have it all. Level up. So yummy. No, no, no. Level up, level up, level up. Got me all of your time. So yummy. Got me all of your time. All right, y'all. I'm done. All right, let me get started. The biggest giveaway in a pandemic. If you know people that need to be financially free, if you are joining me by Facebook, by way of Facebook, please share. Tag some new people, some single mothers. Tag some struggling families. Tag some cousins, some aunties, some uncles who you know is knee deep in debt. You know, tag them, get them on here. Let me speak to them. That's what I want to do. Okay, so I am going to, let me see if I can invite. Okay, I need to invite one person that asked me. Um, what I am looking to do, I have written out a sheet according to what the Holy Spirit has told me to do. For some of you that know me, I am a woman of God, I am a woman of faith, and I am on a kingdom assignment. So, we have an organization taking it to the streets foundation. This business is extension of our ministry because we are able to help redeem. Stay on that side, okay? Let me do the business, please. Um, I don't want him all on the camera looking a hot mess, but nevertheless, um, 100 people I have been sent for, and I have been saying this for a while. Now I think it's about down to 94 people. But our organization goes out to empower, to educate, to help, to bring restoration um, into underprivileged, underdeserved, impoverished areas. You know, we have been doing this since 2006. And now in my business, I am in a position to be a blessing to 100 people. The Lord has given us the resources to be able to come by and break the chains of debt that has held God's people back for so long. So not only do we feed the homeless, not only do we care for the homeless and clothe the homeless, but you know, one part of our ministry as well is total restoration. It says, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, for he has anointed me to preach the good news, to set at liberty those that are bound, whether they are bound spiritually, whether they are bound physically, whether they are bound financially. Like this company in this appointed time, and just taking the initiative to get myself out of debt, to really live by God's word and to owe no man nothing but to love them. The freedom that comes with that is like undescribable, where you don't have debt collectors calling you and telling you that they're getting ready to come repossess your stuff or kick you out of your home, affect your livelihood because you owe them nothing. Like there's a whole nother level of peace that comes with being free and not in bondage. And debt is bondage. And sometimes some of us have no control over um, situations and circumstances. But as long as we have breath on the inside of us, we can change those situations and circumstances. We do not have to become a product of those situations and circumstances. So on today, I am looking for 44 brothers or sisters. Does not matter your skin color, your ethnicity, your tongue, your tribe, your kindred. If you know that this is a mantle, this is an assignment that God has put on your shoulders to help others get free, I want to help you. So I want to go over a little bit about what MWR is. What is it that you do? My name is Tawana Worlds. I'm sorry I did not introduce myself. I'm so used to going live, especially on Facebook. Most people know who I am, but my name is Servant Tawana Worlds. I don't have any title. The title in this company that they have given me is an area director. I am not a salesman. I am a financial educator. I am a regulator. I am a minister of reconciliation. I know what poverty feels like, and I hate poverty with a passion. I believe the whole word of God that says that we are to live life and live life more abundantly. And that is my sole focus. That is my sole mission. Not only did I or was I affected by poverty and poor circumstances and surrounding, so was my children. I lived off of government assistance for a very long time. There were days I used to wish that I could be in a position to be the giver and not the receiver. I felt like a charity case because every time I turned around, I was needing some help. But by the grace of God, He has helped me. And I promised, I vowed to God, when you bless me, because I know you are, and I'm going to patiently wait on the blessing. But when you bless me, I'm going to be a blessing to your people. I have now realized that I had to become a good steward over money. I had to stop ripping people off. I had to pay back my debts. I had to become disciplined in my spending. I could not buy everything that my eyes wanted to see. I've had to make sacrifices. So I'm not here to just, sell a service or introduce you to a company. I am a financial educator. I can tell you all the ins and outs about the credit reporting system and how to go around it and how to actually own houses. Some of these programs were not really created for the betterment of the people, so there's a lot of things that I have gone uh, beforehand so that I can come out and bring the others out. And that is just simply what my assignment is. In a pandemic or a pandemic or whatever you want to call it. I say pandemic. Um, there are a lot of people that have been affected greatly by all that has happened. And we are not in control of anything. We are not in control of if we're going to have food tomorrow. If we're going to be able to pay our rent, we're going to be able to pay our bills. We're not in control of that. And it's scary times, perilous times that we are living in. But because of this company, because of my obedience to trust the Most High God, when He told me, I want you to get in this, and I get in this thinking about yourself, but I want you to bring my people, those that are willing to go, I want you to bring them with you. So I'm looking for 44 people I want to be a blessing to. 44 today. Now I said 100. We have like There's some other areas and different days that I'm gonna come back over the next few days, and I'm gonna do something different. But today I'm looking for 44 leaders, financial leaders, um, those that know I need to do something now, not just for my family, but there are others that God has entrusted unto me. So I'm looking for those 44. Let me get started and tell you what MWR is, what it is that we do. MWR stands for Make Wealth Real. How do you make wealth real? Let me share my screen. Excuse me. Let me share my screen so that you guys can see. All right. MWR Financial stands for Make Wealth Real. America's leading financial strategies company that provides everything you need to shift and grow your income. So, MWR Financial is a financial strategies company that provides everything we as American citizens, we as the children of God, we need to shift and grow our income. The way that society has been structured, even working corporate America has been structured, is for us to get what we can by means of owning your own business, by means of working a job. Get what you can and consume. When we should have been taught the strategies of earn what you can and invest. And that is how you shift your income back to you when you invest in you. But when we earn and consume, we shift our income to them instead of to us. And we're left stranded with nothing in the long run. So this is a company that helps you shift your income back to yourself, to your family. Why am I here? I am here to talk about money. Whose money am I here to talk about? Your money. I'm here to enlighten you on what has been happening all of these years, the pandemic. You need to remember these numbers 4321. You need to remember that 4, there are financial challenges that are remedied by 3, solutions, which will help us achieve. Number 2, objectives, which are all handled by what? Number 1, our company. Are you guys able to see my screen? One second. Let me make sure that my screen is. Okay. Let me make sure y'all able to see my screen. I don't know why you're not able to see my screen. One second. Let's see. Here we go. I'm sorry. I'm just talking and y'all can't even see my screen. Okay, so hopefully that works. I'm waiting for it to pop up. One second, people. Let me get this situated. Restream is sharing a window because I can't see it on my other screen yet. Um, okay. All right. So I think I figured it out. There we go. Cool. So as I was saying, we need to remember the numbers 4321. Financial challenges that are remedied by 3, solutions, which allows us to achieve objectives. that are all handled by number one, the company. Okay. There are four financial challenges that everyone faces. This affects all of us, not just one of us. This affects all of us. Number one is taxes. This is your income in the middle of the circle. 1/3 of your income that you are bringing in is affected by taxes. That's number one. Number two, another third of your income is affected by credit and debt. Number three, another 1/3 of your income. Now, this is the whole pie. So you have 1/3 affected by taxes, 1/3 affected by credit and debt, and 1/3 that is affected by big business. And by the time you get to you, there is nothing left. Taxes, 37% tax, sales tax, state tax, federal taxes, food taxes, all the taxes. Credit and debt. Let's talk about some of those things. Credit and debt. Because we don't have enough money in this bottom bracket here, we utilize credit. We utilize a lot of credit. We start applying for things that we can't afford because down here in the other 1/3 that's supposed to come to us, we have nothing left. So now we use credit to accumulate debt. Number three is big business. What is big business? Fast food, grocery stores, pharmacies, big businesses, retail stores, shopping malls. That's big business over here. And by the time these three entities take out their 1/3 of your paycheck, there is nothing left for you. You start the cycle all over again. Go to the next slide. This is the results for most Americans. After all of that, doesn't matter what financial bracket you are in, this is the result of most Americans except the wealthy. 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. They are one paycheck away from homelessness. They are one paycheck away from being in the dark. They are one paycheck away from not having enough to eat. The other 70% pay too much in taxes, way too much in taxes. As I stated, you have taxes that come out of your earnings. You have food taxes. They are now adding a COVID tax to meals. You got sales tax, state taxes. You got federal taxes. You go buy some shoes, you got taxes on that. You even got taxes on plastic bags. 70% of Americans are paying too much in taxes. Who's getting rich, people? The wealthier is getting wealthy and the poor is getting poor. 80% of Americans have credit challenges. They cannot get ahead in life because their credit is so run down and shot out because they don't have enough money. Remember the piece of the pie that I just shared on the previous screen. By the time you get your payout, you have nothing left. And so therefore you have to leverage your credit, which puts you in debt. 90% of Americans are buried in debt. These are statistics. These are facts. 70% out of 100% of Americans, leaving 70% of Americans with less than $5,000 saved at the age of 65 years old. And this is why you have so many elderly store greeters. When you come in, they're standing there wiping off carts or handing you return labels or welcoming you. Their greeters are ringing bells. This is our grandparents. Out in the stores ringing bells and greeting folks because 70% of Americans age 65 don't even have $5,000 saved up. Now that is horrible. So now that you know how your income was shifted away from you, let's talk about how we can shift your income back to you. Now, we talked about taxes. I want to go over really, really quickly. How is your money being shifted away from you? The big businesses, you got restaurants on every corner. You got advertisements on television, on billboards, on radio advertisements, wherever you go. If you talk about, hey, I want a pizza, the algorithms in your social media platform will show you all the pizza locations in your area with specials and discounts. That is big business. Clothing, shoes, advertisements, grocery stores, entertainment, amusement parks, getaways, big business, carnival cruises, vacations, big business. That is big business. And I'm going to go back up here for a second. Big business takes out 1/3% of your income. Now you're working for a whole of your income, but 1/3 is coming out to taxes. We talked about all the taxes. 1/3 is going out to big business. I just mentioned big business. And 1/3 is going out to credit and debt because you don't have enough money down here left over. You're leveraging your credit and getting in a very big amount of debt, student loan debt. You got to pay them to go to school. And then while you're paying them to go to school, you have to graduate and get out of school and pay them back. So now that we have talked about how your income was shifted away from you, let's talk about how we can shift it back. And I did not even mention all of the holidays that were designed to keep your money shifted from you. January, New Year's; February, Valentine's Day. Know it like the back of my hand now. March, St. Patrick's Day, spring break. April, Easter; May, Mother's Day; June, Father's Day; July, 4th of July; August, back to school; September, Labor or Memorial Day; October, Halloween; November, they hit you 3 ways. Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and we're back to Christmas in December. And it starts all over and over and over and over again. So that's how your money was meant. It was designed to be shifted for you so you never have nothing in place for your family. And this is why millions of Americans are in the situation that we are in right now. We are left still reliant or having to be reliant upon the government and been working years and had good, nice jobs in corporate America. We should be filthy rich. We should be ready to retire. Why is 70% of Americans 65 age and over barely living off an $800, $900 disability check? They don't even have $5,000 saved. But no worries, we have a company that is all invested in making your money come back to you with its income shifting, a financial strategy that we use to shift your income back to its original owner and not to the government and not to taxes and not to all of that. How do we do that? There's 3 solutions that everyone needs to make this happen. You need, number 1, cash flow management. Shift your income back to you. Minimize your taxes, minimize your debt, and minimize your expenses. W-2 workers right now are taxed up to 37%. 37% of your income is going to taxes. Employees work and employees pay taxes first. And then after you do the work, ain't this a scam? You do the work and then they tax you 37%. They take their taxes out of your check and then give you the rest for you to spend. But you're not going to get your check without their taxes. Now that right there is what you call trading your time for money. And time is something that you cannot get back. Now here it is that you're going to work, you've been underpaid because while they paying you $15 an hour, they are making 15,000 per hour per person. Depending, and that number can fluctuate depending on your degree or what it is, the services that you perform. That's called a scam. And then after you done made them all of this money, they have the audacity to say, here's your paycheck. But before we even hand you your paycheck, we have already taken our taxes out of it. And now you have traded time from being away from your family, from spending time at home with your spouse, from living the life that God has called you to live, from enjoying your life, taking vacations. You got to get permission to take vacations. You got to get permission to take days off to cater to your ill child or whatever. If you have other business that you have to handle, you have to ask permission. That's trading time for money. We're over that. Number two, business income. If you really want to increase your income, you got to have a business, especially if you a W-2 employee. It is imperative that you have a business, and not just any business, but a home-based business. Because when you have a home-based business, you are now eligible to maximize every tax reduction that you can. Your cell phone becomes a tax deduction. Your children, if you want to hire them to move furniture around your house, that becomes a tax deduction. Their haircuts, your meals, your maintenance on your vehicle, your gas receipts, everything becomes a tax deduction. And this is how you get your money back to you instead of having it shifted from you. Most people don't know that. Most people don't know that, especially most W-2 employees don't know. By adding a home-based business, you are now able to increase your income and stop the government from seizing all of your cash flow in taxes. With a business, you are able to control and own your own income, and not just your own income, but residual income. And not just residual income, you are able to leverage your income. Do you know that business owners are only taxed 0 to 23%? That is a whole lot better than 37%. And how a business works is the business spends first, and then you're taxed on what's left, instead of employees pay taxes first and then you spend what's left. No, now you're able to say, well, I have a business for advertisement. I had to drive this many mileages. You can take that away. My meals was that, and my maintenance on my vehicle, and my electricity, and my cell phone bill because I had to run my business from home. Now you're able to say, this is what I spent for my business. I made this in my business. This is what I spent in my business. Hello, somebody. And now you can tax off of what's left. That's how you beat inflation and income limits, with the power of leverage. That's for free. That's for free. That ain't gonna cost you nothing. Most Americans don't know that. So they trade their time for money working for a job who will lay you off or fire you at the drop of a hot dime and leave you stuck like Chuck, broken than a joke. They don't care nothing about how your family gonna eat, how are your rent's gonna get paid, how your lights, and we're trading time for money for people who don't even see the value in our efforts that we have brought to their company. Number three is investment income. You got to get your money working for you. You ain't supposed to be working for money. You got to make your money work for you. Compound interest, capital gains and dividends, business residuals and royalties. So when you now have investment income, look at what happens. Investment is like sowing and reaping. I'm putting this in the ground and I'm expecting this. Investment money. You would take a bank account, a private reserve account. Let's just say that. You will put $300 in this bank account each month. In 3 years, in 5 years, excuse me, in 3 years, you'll be set. But in 5 to 10 years, you could retire your own self. In 5 to 10 years, you can retire your own self instead of working for 40 to 55 to 65 years of laboring and then retiring and not even having $5,000 on hand with a retirement. Do you know most senior citizens have retired and they still got to get a second and a third part-time job just to make ends meet? When you can invest in you, simply become your own bank and retire yourself in 5 to 10 years. Because when you have investments now, you are taxed at 12 to 15%. Your money is working for you while you sleep. Because what you sowed, you're waiting on the harvest. So it's working for you while you sleep. And that money that you sowed is making more money. Those that have this investment income and have investments, those are the ones that are taxed the least. Now that is what you call time and financial freedom. If this stuff was taught to our young folks, taught to our children that just graduated, imagine where we would all be. That if you could have money working for you in your sleep, if we could teach people how to invest and let that money sit there and grow, and they can actually retire themselves in 5 to 10 years. Just think, by the age of 28 coming out of high school, they can retire themselves and never and live the rest of their lives doing what it is that they love to do. And that bank account is not affected by taxes and the government, that you can actually say, hey, I got $100,000 sitting in the bank in 5 years off of $300 a month. 5 years, I got $100,000. I might need to take out 50,000 and go buy me some land. Do you know an investment of a PR, investing into a PRA, at the end of the year, they give you up anywhere from 13 to 15%, up to 13 to 15% on your investment sitting there in that account. So at the end of the year, they will still give you anywhere from up to 13 to 15% on 100,000, even though you've taken out 50,000, and there's no taxes that you got to pay on that money. You are the bank. That is called time and financial freedom. Just imagine where we could be. There's two objectives that everyone is working for. Number one, for their current lifestyle. They're laboring for their current lifestyle. Number two, future lifestyle. That's called investments. So number one, you're laboring. You're going to work and laboring for your current lifestyle. But then there's a second objective. You can make investments for your future lifestyle. See, number ones are just worried about now. Number twos are worried about future. Now and the future, I'm going to let my money work for me. So by the time the future comes, I can chill out. My investments, my money have made money for me in my sleep. MWR is the number one company that does it all. MWR is the number one company that does it all. What do? They shift your income back to you. They fix your credit. They restore your credit. They get you completely out of debt in record-breaking time. Save you all that interest, save you all that APR percentage, save you all of that. They help you make an investment by giving you your own private bank account. And then once you have saved up enough in 3 years, I got 30,000 in the bank. Go buy you some land that's in the path of growth. So when big business that used to rip you off need to buy land to build whatever they're building, the metro rail, the speed rail, hospitals, Target, Walmarts. Guess who they got to come to buy land from? You, because you own the land. That is what makes wealth real in your life. You have extra income. Your money is being shifted back to you and not away from you. Your credit is A1 and complete. You are in debt to no man. Your debt has been totally eradicated. They can take a 30-year mortgage and teach you how to pay that off in 10 to 15 years, making the same monthly payments with the same income. They can help you start with as low as $300 in your own private reserve account that will grow money from you to retire yourself in 10 years, saving years on your life from labor, from just laboring for a current lifestyle. And then they can help you with what you have saved. Go buy some land. You've only paid $30,000, example, for this piece of land that's in the path of growth. They find the land for you. The experts do everything for you. They find the land for you that's in the path of growth. They will buy it for you 20 to 40% below market value. So you have first access. And then when big business come in, say, I need that piece of land, I'll sell it to you for $1 million. Now you in negotiate status. Well, I don't want $1 million. Give me 1.5. We really need this, so we'll give you 1.5 million. That's where you now have generations, your children's children's children in position. And now you're not passing on generational curses or generational debt. You're not leaving bills and wheels. You're actually passing on generational wealth, generational blessings. You don't want to just make wealth real in your life. You want those that are coming behind you. How is all of this made possible for you? Right here through our Financial Edge membership. This cash flow management and investment income. Financial Edge membership. But if you really want to take it up a notch, and you would, especially if you are a W-2 wage earner, you would want to add the business opportunity to get an instant pay raise on your next paycheck. Because now I have a business and now I can maximize all 800 of the tax reductions, haircuts, food, travel, lodge, water, drinks, maintenance, healthcare, whatever. You can access all of those and get that money put back on your next paycheck instead of waiting to the end of the year to get an income tax, which most people get happy about, but really it's an overpayment. If you look at the year to date on your W-2, it says you've paid out $20,000 year to date in taxes, but your income tax is only $2,000 to $3,000, $6,000 at the most. I've seen some as big as $7,000, but that's only because you have earned income credit. Without having children to claim or earn income credit, guess what? You're only getting $300 to $600 back. That's it. So you might as well get your money now. You might as well get your money now. Honey, can you answer this? It's Lamriana. 1 second, you guys. So now you are adding a business opportunity that is going to help you maximize your tax reductions. And not only that, it's going to help you make some great money. This company is paying for my private bank account. So I use what I'm going to show you guys. I'm using from them to pay off my vehicles because they give me a luxury bonus. I'm using what they give give me from my daily guarantee, or one of the other 10 ways I'm getting paid to establish me a private reserve account. Mhm. A private reserve account, which is going to allow me to retire myself. The more I put in there, the faster I can. So, what is the financial membership? Um, Financial membership is your personal team of financial experts that use proven strategies to shift and grow your income. These are experts. These are not just representative. These are experts that have worked and labored with the wealthy and now are teaching us the secrets of the wealthy. This is the secrets of the wealthy. This is how the wealthier and the poor get poor. So you have your own team, personal team, financial experts. Somebody's trying to, sue you or garnish your wages. You can pick up that phone and say, "Hey, look, I just got $45,000 in the mail. I got my 401k that's losing, is depreciating because of the stock market. How do I save my 401k?" You have experts that will teach you and show you how to get your money and how to shift and grow your income. Let's get it out from over there and let's put it over here. Get your 401k out. And then when you're fired or lose your job, you lose your 401k. Don't you lose your 401k when you fired, honey? You don't lose it? You can get it when you're fired? Oh, okay. So, okay. I was just wanting to ask my husband a question to be uh, specific. I have had jobs that I was miserable working. I knew that from a very young age that I was meant to be an entrepreneur. So whenever I did get a job, I really didn't stay that long anyhow. Probably the longest I've ever stayed is 2 years in a job. Um, but I've always owned my own business. If it was selling candy out of the candy house or whatever it was doing, having my children sell candy. We've always had an entrepreneurial spirit. So I don't know much about 401ks and all of that stuff, but my husband does. So I wanted to clarify, if you were fired, would you still be able to get your 401k? If you are, you should take your money out. Oh, some 401ks you can't get until you hit the certain age. But right now, during the COVID, I like to make a public service announcement. Right now, due to COVID, you are able to get your 401k out without any taxes. And you can take what's over there and put it in your own private reserve account and let your money keep growing for you. Up to 13 and 15%. So say you got 45,000, in your 401k, you can shift that and put it in your own bank account, because you become the banker. A PRA is your bank. It's not owned by anyone else but you. And you can take out and borrow on it, and your money is still growing as if the initial amount was in there. You can take that and put it in there and let your money grow for you. It's not a bank account where you go in and out. It's meant to grow your income and retire yourself and pull all your money out in 5, 10 years, and you living like a boss. You living life more abundantly, shall I say. Everything you need to succeed like a financial expert without having to become one. Because our experts do all of the work. We have these four divisions: cash flow management. We have the money match, which is the tax reduction strategies. You get an instant pay raise on your next check. You can ask an expert with unlimited CPA, CFP, and EA advice. Enrollment agents, there's only like 2 or 3 in each state. That is one of the hardest titles to obtain with the Treasury. So you have tax professionals and enrollment agents from the tax division, the IRS, CPA, CFP, all of that. Tax experts on demand. If you wanted to access one of these experts just on your own accord, you would be paying thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars per hour. These are available to you on demand. The tax experts will stop tax overpayments. They will use business tax laws to help you pay less. And they will also adjust your W-4 for you to hand back to HR so you can get your instant pay raise of up to $300 to $600 on your next paycheck. What are the results in our Money Max divisions? Your tax savings have been shifted back to you from the government. Our next division is the Credit Max, which includes the credit restoration strategies. Helps you increase your credit scores, lower your interest rates, and your monthly payments, as well as your insurance premiums. Having good credit lowers all of these extra interest rates and all of this stuff, monthly payments, car insurance. It lowers that. So what happens when you lower it? Your money is being shifted back to you. The credit experts restore, enhance, rebuild, and monitor your credit. Average score increases of 50 to 150 plus points. Within 40 days, I had 175 points added to my credit score. I've had 4 student loans removed, 5 student loans removed thus far in as little as 40 days. The results are my interest savings have been shifted back to me from the banks. I'm not paying all these high interest rates to the insurance people. I'm not paying all these high interest rates on my vehicles. I'm not paying all these high interest rates on my monthly payments. Next division is Equity Max, which gives us debt elimination strategies. Debt elimination system to eliminate all of your debts in record-breaking time. Student loans, big business loans, whatever kind of loans, mortgage loans. They will help you eliminate all of that debt in record-breaking time without paying more at all. The debt system provides monthly plan of action. They will give you a plan of action to follow that will help you accelerate your payoff dates. We helped a customer. Her debt said that she would be paid off and completely out of debt in 111 years. And they showed her how to pay it off in 9 years. She saved over $230,000 in interest. $230,000. So it accelerates your payoff dates and it maximizes your interest savings. The results, your debt payments have been shifted back to you from the banks and big business. Our last division is Wealth Max. Wealth generation strategies. Like I said, investment, your PRAs, your land. The best way to save, grow, and protect your money tax-free with no risk of loss. So you ain't got to worry about your taxes or your money being affected or your money being lost. It ain't affected by the stock markets and all of that stuff. You now have wealth experts that will design your wealth plan setup and structure your private reserve account and land banking purchases. They will give you your expected millionaire date. What is the results of the Wealth Max division? Your money is growing and working for you. And now you become the bank. As the Bible says, we are supposed to be the lender and never the borrower. And I'm almost done. Now let's get into the opportunity aspect. What happens when you own an MWR financial business? This is a franchise that they are allowing you to come in on. You simply get paid to refer people to these experts. It's just as simple as that. Use your social media, your personal people that you may know, your social media platforms, your coworkers, your bosses, to share this information with them, and they will pay you real well. You can make wealth real by increasing your income 1 digit at a time. And this just gives you a breakdown of how you can come in and make income. There's 10 different ways to get paid in this company. And I want to just go over this just a little bit with you. It's the power of 3. So you come into the company, you're one person. They ask you to go out and find 3 people that need any of these services and want to make a earning just like you do, doing the same thing. Once you get 3 qualified financial directors, because that's what you come in as, a financial director. I came in as a financial director, found my 3 people in 24 hours. When I did that, that set me up for the company to pay me $5 per day in daily guarantee. That means if I don't get a sign up, if I don't get a member to join me, the company will pay me every single month $150. That may not seem like a lot to you, but baby, especially in this dispensation of time, it's a lot. So this company will pay you. Once I just share the business opportunity with 3 people, that unlocks my daily guarantee. Now, when these 3 people that I brought in, if I help them get 3 people, 3, 6, 9 plus my 3 is 12. Now I have 12 qualified financial directors. I have unlocked a $20 daily guarantee. If I don't bring in nobody, if I don't do no work in a month, if life happens, somebody broke their leg and they wasn't able to, or was in the hospital for whatever reason, company will pay them $600 a month. Where are you going to find? Your job won't even give you a pay raise like that. Your job won't give you a pay raise at all, but our company will on the instant pay raise. Your job is not guaranteeing you, if you don't show up, you still making money. Your job is not doing. So now after these 12 have come in, we help these 12 get 3, which gives us 50 qualified financial directors and unlocks us to $30 daily guarantee. Same thing. What company do you know that will pay you $900 if you don't do nothing, if you can't show up, if you wanted to go on vacation and you really didn't take your laptop or your phone to refer anybody, and you come home and you still got $900? And then you help those 3 get 3, and now you at 100 qualified financial directors. That unlocks you to $50 daily guarantee. Same thing. Now you in over profit mode. You in overdrive. $1,500 a month. And when those 3 get 3, and 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 those 3 get 3, look at what you are at daily down here at the bottom. You are at $1,000 per day. That don't mean that you got to bring in all these people. You initially only got to bring in 3 people. Find 3 people that want to join the business. And then they go get 3 people. And then those 3 people get 3 people, all the way down here to where you have an organization of 3,084. You are at $1,000 a day, $30,000 per month. If you don't get nobody to join your business, that's just one way to get paid. Because after you bring in your first 3 and they unlock you in your daily guarantee, they got something called Fast Start, a momentum bonus. They will pay you $150 in a momentum bonus on top of the $150 that you made for bringing them 3 people in. And then you get 1 customer so you can promote. So now you have $340 that you have made within 30 days. And then if you help your 3 that you brought in enroll their 3 in 60 days, they will pay you $450 momentum bonus. Help 3 who enroll, 3 in 90 days. So the first 3 that you brought in, you help them get their 3 people within 60 days, they'll pay you $450. And then you help those last 3 get 3 in 90 days, they will pay you $900, which is a total of $1,500 just in momentum bonus on the company. This ain't got nothing to do with this $900 you sitting over here. They gonna give you $900 or $1,500 altogether in 90 days that the company has given you, on top of your daily guarantee of $900, on top of your investment. what you're making. You're making $50 per sign up. You're making $50 per sign up. After your first three sign ups, you're making $60 per sign up, and so forth and so on. Presidential bonus. Now, once you get over here to $30 a day with 50 qualified financial directors, and everybody that comes in with points, and you got 250 points, they will pay you $500 in a presidential bonus a month, something on the company. Next level, after you got 250 points, you got 750 points, they're going to give you 1,000. You get 1,750 points, $2,500 a month. This is a month. This goes all the way up to $100,000 per month based off of points. So now I'm sure when you over here with $1,000 a day, you over here with $100,000 per month. That's 130,000 just in these two ways to get paid. You got a luxury vehicle club. Once you get 200 points, all you need is 250 over here to get the presidential bonus. Once you get 200 points, you at a $500 luxury vehicle. Once you get 500 points, you at a $1,250 luxury vehicle. And once you get 1,700 points, you at a 3,000 luxury vehicle. You at $6,000 daily guarantee. You at $2,500 presidential bonus on top of the 3,000 luxury vehicle. That is $11,500 per month, or $138,000 per year to you just off the company. You also get a 25% check match, $75 coded bonus, 20 to 50% presidential check bonus off of somebody else's check bonus. And then you got personal encoded customer residual. So every month that your customer is on, that's a $10 residual. I mean, there's 10 ways to get paid. I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all what the 10 ways are. So I'm sure people want to know, how much does all of this cost? How much does all of this cost? All of this will cost you $79.97 just for the membership. $79.97 for the membership. And check this out, y'all. That's per month for the membership. But if you know 3 people, you can refer 3 people to the company and your membership fee goes completely away. We all know 3 people, whether it's your mama, whether it's your granddaughter, your daughter, your son-in-law, your son, your niece, your nephew. We know 3 people who need to get out of debt. We know 3 people at least who's still a W-2 earner. So you take away that $79.97 fee, your services become free. And not only do they want to make wealth real in your life, your spouse is included for free. Your spouse is included in all of the services that you are accessible to, the experts, the credit restoration. If they are a W-2 employee, your spouse is included for free. Where are they doing that at? There's no setup fees and no contract. For 3 and yours is free. So you can have a free service. If you want to get into the business, it's $228 for your first, $119 a monthly, $119 monthly. But if you a W-2 earner, how you gonna pay this right here? They're gonna give you an instant pay raise of $300 to $600 on your next paycheck. So just that one aspect will cover this $119 monthly fee. But you know what? It gets even better than that. If you refer 3 people to the membership, your service is free. That fee goes away. So this 119 can be covered by your instant pay raise of $300 to $600, or for refer 3 and yours is free. Your business includes the membership over here, the financial aid. Your spouse is still included. You got your business center, your financial edge membership. You got all your websites for you, your capture system, your marketing materials, all your training and unlimited support, and the three solutions that you need to succeed. So now you have a home-based business and you have an investment income. So now the taxes that you are paying becomes zero. All that money comes back on your next paycheck. They guarantee success in this company. If you follow our plan of action and our strategies, and experts are not able to save or make you more money in your first 30 days, MWR Financial will give you a full refund. Where they doing that at? Especially in a pandemic. If you follow our plan of action, upload your credit reports, download your credit reports, upload them back to the company, upload your W-2, your check stubs, whatever they tell you to do. If you follow their plan of action and they are not able to save or make you more money in your first 30 days, they will give you a full refund. Now, I need to know, are you a 3, 2, or 1? 3 is yes, I heard all of that. And I'm really not interested. I want to be the first to say thank you for your time. At least thank you for listening to the presentation. And as always, if it's not for you now, if you know somebody else, please refer them over to myself or to those that invited you on to this live. If you are 3, it may not be for you now. It may be for you later. So thank you for listening to the information. Put in the chat if you were 3. If you were 3, as I stated before, thank you for listening to the information. If it's not for you and for somebody else that you know, please refer them. And if it's not for you now, it could be for you later. Please remember us. If you are a 2, I need you to put a 2 in the chat. If you are just, I'll take the membership services only. I'm more interested in the membership services. I need my credit fixed. I'm a W-2 employee. I need to shift my money back to me. I have a spouse that we need to work on our stuff together. Put a 2 in the chat if you are a membership interested only. And if you want the business and the membership, put a 1. I'm all in. I want to make money like you make money. I want my credit repaired. I want to get out of debt. I want access to my own bank and my land. And I want my spouse to come for free. And I want to share the services. I want to get paid to refer people to this company while all the experts do the work. Then put a 1 in the chat. Now I am going to go back over here. Let me stop sharing over here 1 second because I want you to, for some, seeing is believing, and I want you to understand that I'm not just on here trying to do something. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. I want to share this really quick so that for some of y'all, seeing is believing. Okay. And then I'm going to close out and let you know what it is that I'm doing. So remember, we talked about the luxury vehicle, right? As you can see today, it says 60 days is left for my $450 momentum bonus, or you can't see it. Hold on 1 second. Let me share my screen. Make sure y'all see what needs to be saw. I'm sorry. All right. So as you can see up here, there's 60 days, $450 momentum bonus. I talked about the momentum bonus earlier. I have already did the 30, 60, and 90 day momentum bonus in 29 days. As you can see here, I am the area director in the company. It's still telling me that I have 6 hours left, 6 minutes and 22 seconds left in my 60 days, but I've knocked that out in 29 days. So remember, we talked about the luxury vehicle. We talked about the daily guarantee. Over here, I'm almost close to tier two of the $1,250 monthly bonus vehicle. That will take care of me and my husband's car payment. I will not go out and get a luxury vehicle. We will pay off because we don't want to get in debt. We don't want to set ourselves up. Just because you make more money don't mean that, oh, I got more money coming back to me, I can go and spend it. No, we are investing. So I'm not gonna go get in more debt. Me and my husband's vehicles will be paid on the company. It's luxury vehicle club. As you can see, 1250 monthly vehicle bonus. Over here, I'm at $30 per day. Let me let y'all view the report. I'm 80% loaded to reach level 4. Right now, current level is level 3. I'm at $30 daily guarantee, which is a total of $900 per month off the company. I'm almost close to level 4. As you can see over here, I'm 80% on level 4, which will put me at $50 per day, $1,500 per month in daily guarantee. So if I don't bring in another company, person or member or partner, I'm set for life. Okay. Let me hit the back button. Remember, we talked about the presidential bonus. I've already reached level 1 of the presidential, which is at $500 monthly bonus. So I have the luxury vehicle bonus. I have $900 coming in from my daily guarantee, $500 from my presidential bonus, $1,500 from my momentum bonus. Okay. I don't mind showing people this. This is the easiest wealth that I have gained in my whole entire 41 years on this earth. This money here is just sitting here, waiting for it to go ahead and be loaded in my e-wallet. You see, every day I'm about to get money. 7:13, I got $20 coming in. Well, $20 is not a lot to want to. Yes, it is. Every little thing adds up. Huh? Yes, baby. See this over here? This say check match. Whatever they did over here, I got paid $10 from both off a check match. Okay? Let's see where this $97 come from. There's 10 ways to get paid. I got an expansion bonus of $45. I got a financial edge customer bonus for $40. And I got a check match from this person for $12.50, which paid me out $97.50 that day. Click on this paid tab and you can see all my daily deposits. I get paid daily in this company. $28 here, 103 here, 65 here, $188 here, 130 here, 80 here, 68 here, $25, 105, 70 here. Every single day. These are the days. 208 here, 180 here, 75 here, 113 here. Uh-oh. 33 here, 68 here, 38, 35, 38, 20. It adds up. Trust me. And if you just go into the details, what did I get paid $18 from? Somebody else's check match. What did I get paid $58 from? Somebody's sponsoring expansion bonus. What did I get $138 from? Expansion bonus, sponsor bonus, expansion bonus. These 10 different ways to get paid. None of this shows you that I brought the partner or a member into. This is all off of organization. That's it. This is all off of the three people they brought in. This is all off the organization. Okay, go away. I need you to go away. Um, so let's go back up here. History. Now check this out. I'm not getting on stimulus checks. I'm getting them. See that say daily income? $2,720. Now the investment was only $228, but they didn't pay me this. And that does not even include my presidential, my luxury vehicle, or my daily guarantee. This is just what is coming in from my check match, expansion bonus, bringing people in, this right here. So now that I've shown you, on top of my credit, go look on my page and you'll see, on top of my credit being repaired, on top of my student loans being removed, on top of my 175-point increase, they are making wealth real. I am able to have a bank account where I own it and I will retire my own complete self. Me. I will buy land from the company. I will take the money that they have given me. In 1 month, you can get $11,000. So if 1 month I can get 11,000, in 3 months I can get 30,000. That's 20 to 40% below market value for commercial land. And go buy me some land and turn around and sell it for 1 million, 2 million, 10 million, whatever I want to sell it for. That's money for generations and generations and generations to come to live off of and be sustained through. And not only am I just doing that, because I'm far from a dummy, I'm taking the wealth that I am obtaining, I'm taking the income that I am obtaining right now, and we are investing it in gold and silver. That way, when this dollar crash, when this money is no good anymore, we have invested something that our future harvest, we will be rewarded for our investment that we made now, future wise. All right, so I am going to go ahead and end this presentation. What am I doing right now? I'm helping 44 people. I just went over what this company is. I just went over what we do, what the experts do, all of the benefits of the company. But here I am now, giving the biggest giveaway in a pandemic right now for 44 people. For 44 people, if you have at least $128, I'm gonna match you and get you started. Your financial future is going to change. Your credit is going to be restored. You're going to be totally set free from debt. You're going to be positioned for wealth by having your own private reserve account and access to land, just like the wealthy do. For $128, you ain't going to ever in your life find no other franchise that you can start and be a part of a wealth movement in history. People that thought Mark Zuckerberg was a plumb fool, who he went to and said, "Hey, invest in Facebook." And they said, "Are you crazy?" I'm not. It was 5 people who saw the value and said, "I'm gonna go ahead and make an investment with you." And look at them today. Bottled water. Nah, we don't need bottled water. We got running water. And look at folks today. Folks were tearing the stores apart looking for water, and they were being limited to 1 case per household for bottled water that people thought wasn't really important. Now, I don't want to get on that Motorola cell phone. Big old ugly things that they use. I mean, cover half of your face. You want to get in on investment? This will make us rich later on. Nah, I'm good. $100 investment could have repped them 1 million, $10 million investment off $100. And they said no. And look at Motorola now. Cell phones, laptops. I mean, they could have been swimming in it for the rest of their entire life. One thing that you can get back is money, but one thing that you cannot get back is a missed opportunity. People can say, hey, remember when you came to me in 1990 with that Motorola investment? Can I get in? No. Now you have to buy into stocks. But you could have been filthy rich and set for life by making a $100 investment for 44 people. I am looking to help you make a $128 investment that your future self is going to say thank you for, that your generations that follow after you, that your children that are growing up to come behind you and their children and their children's children will say thank you for sowing $100 and setting us and preparing us for the rest of our lives. If you know somebody, tag them, whether they catch the replay or however. Invite. Single mamas need this. They have nobody else to help them. And they can't say, well, I really ain't got $100. I mean, they throwing money out right now. Stimulus and EDD and business loans, $128. I know it because I'll take somebody that say they ain't got it and go see on their page they didn't just went and spend 50 at the restaurant where you get no investment or no return on your investment. What you end up getting is death and diabetes and high cholesterol. You get to satisfy your flesh, but that's all you walk away with. So invite somebody that you know, a struggling single father, a struggling family, to say, you know what, I just got laid off, or I just got fired, or I got more bills than I got more money. Invite them, share this broadcast with them. I want to help them. I'm on a mission to help 44 people. I'm not going to beg nobody to change your financial future, but I'm here to let you know that there is hope and that there is help. If you're watching me by Periscope, comment. I guess I'll be able to see the comments. If you're watching by YouTube, leave a comment. If you're watching by Facebook, inbox me. If you are watching by LinkedIn, message me. However you got to get to me, get to me. And we will get you set up, okay? So thank you for your time. Thank you for your ability to sit still and just say, look, I want to learn how to come out of these debts. Modern day slaves are not in chains, they're in debt. And sadly enough, many people will be affected by lifestyle decisions that they labor for current life, and now their current life is jeopardized, jeopardized, is in jeopardy, and they have nothing stored up for their future selves. It's time to get free. And today I'm offering you the gift of financial freedom to 100 people. 44 of them 100 people I'm looking for today. $128 will get you a franchise, will get you a business, will get you an investment that your future self will say thank you for. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Go in peace and not in pieces. The time is now to come out. The time is now.